Hey everyone, it's Lupe and I am here to do a little mini review slash unboxing with you. Right now we are quarantined, so we have been home a little bit more. So that meaning I still am not washing my hair that much, but I usually don't like to take the time to sit there and round brush it because I have a ton of hair and it takes too long. My arms aren't strong enough for that. So I came across something recommended by a couple girls that I follow, Shiloh, Nora, and it is the Hot Tools Professional Black Gold One-Step Blowout. So I actually bought this at Ulta. I believe Cosmoprof is carrying it. I believe there is a Revlon version that they sell at Target. I want to say this one was about 85 ish or so. I think there was one that was like silver that was a little bit cheaper, but I just really like the look of the all black. So according to this, One-Step Blowout does the job of a brush and dryer in just one step, salon quality blowout at home. It combines nano titanium ceramic and Refresh 3 Max activated charcoal, which allows the hair to glide smoothly and distributes heat evenly. It does have like those boar bristle style hair that do help smooth out the hair and give it that shine. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna work. It's not completely round. It has like that kind of like flat on both sides, which I like. It's really lightweight. The cord is 9 feet long. So this is, like I said, the professional version. Revlon, like I said, has one for the consumer as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I washed my hair a couple hours ago. So after I wash my hair, what I like to do is add a couple products in it. One being the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. This is a part of the Olaplex line. If you guys don't know what it is, I definitely suggest you guys take a look at it. This one specifically is good for detangling. It speeds up your blow dry time. But I use it for detangling and smoothing. My second favorite product is the Mydentity Hair Lube. This is a lightweight serum that also serves as a heat protectant. It helps any flyaways and really helps hydrate the hair. I use a ton of this stuff, wet or dry, so that's why it's almost gone. And for the blowout, I'm going to be using Guy Tang Mydentity Blow-dry Spray. So this is really important. You want to use a heat protectant on your hair to help protect it from the heat. I'm going to be using low heat on this tool. This is going to help actually preserve my color. It's going to help maximize my blow dry time. It's going to help me blow dry it quicker, and the heat protection is in there. It smells really good. So I do suggest you guys use a heat protectant as well, especially for something like this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Right now my hair, I would say, is about 75 to 80% dry, which is when you want to go in and blow dry your hair. You never want to go in and round brush it when it's soaking wet. Not only is that going to take way too much time, it's going to be a little bit more damaging on the hair because you're going to be sitting there blow drying it and blow drying it and blow drying it, and you don't need that. So what I like to do at the salon is I rough dry my clients, get a lot of that excess water out, and when their hair is about this point where it's like basically dry, I mean up here it's a little bit more wet, when it gets to that point, then I go in and blow dry. So I'm gonna try this thing out. I've never tried one of these before. As a hairstylist, we either kind of neglect ourselves. I never really blow dry my hair at home. I usually do let it air dry, but there is times where I can tell physically, like if I don't blow dry my hair, it's just not smooth. And I really like to prep my style for the week. I only wash it once a week, so I want to make sure I have a nice style that's going to last, especially since I'm not going to be going in or touching it up at all. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just part, and I'm going to start back here, basically just my nape area, the bottom, and then I'm going to clip the rest up. I like to do this little keyhole thing. We just twist it. And one of these bad boys, I love these. These are my favorite clips of all time. Boom, holds everything. So now that I have my sections, my hair's so much shorter down here. Look at this. This is blonde life, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray on each side the quick blow. So this is super light. It's kind of has that light oil mist, but it's not going to leave your hair oily. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna go on low. It has a cool, low, and high as settings. So let's go ahead and go low. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. I'm not mad at it. The first time I went, it was a little rough, I think because it was wet up here, but it feels really good at the scalp. It's not burning because it's not on high. Oh, that's nice. It glides. I like that a lot. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna try high. I don't know if that is the speed or the heat. Okay, it's the speed. Let's do another section. I'm gonna go just right above the ear. Same thing, quick blow. That sounds good. All right, back to low. I like the sound of it. I feel like it has that like classic hair salon sound. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's different sounds. I feel like this is like the classic hairstylist salon sound. Not bad. I will say that I do like that it feels good. It's not pulling any hairs, which when you round brush your own hair, you pull hairs for sure. Like they'll either get stuck on the bottom of the brush, but this is cool. I feel like after it's like up and running, it does tend to get a little bit hotter. But as long as you're not just like holding it there, you're good. You want to make sure you're moving with it. Okay, so on low, it gets pretty hot. I don't know if it's just like the tool that is getting really hot, but I mean, I don't want to say it's too hot for my liking. Maybe I'm just not used to it. But it does get really hot. So if you do like a tool that gets really hot, it does. I want to see if there's, Now it doesn't tell you how hot it goes, but I definitely wouldn't use this on high. Even on cool, it was like warm, but it wasn't like cold. You know how sometimes the blow dryers have like that cold setting? Not that. Okay. Okay, so as I'm going through my hair, observations. It's really hot, which is a good and a bad thing. Personally, like I said, I don't think I like that much heat. And on low, I feel like I'm not getting enough power, if that makes sense. So for me, I like power. I like it to blow pretty strongly. So I wish that it didn't get as hot and it was more powerful, because on cool, you have more power, but you don't have that much heat. On low, you have like high heat in my eyes and low power. And on high, you have high heat and high power. So I wish that maybe the power was a little bit higher, but the heat wasn't as high, if that makes sense. The top section is the most important section. That is the section that you want to add your volume, or you just swoop your bangs back, forward, all that mumbo. So we're going to take a little bit more time on this. I'm going to speed it up. You guys are still going to see that in the video. Okay, so last thing I'm going to use is the Mydentity My Spotlight Rose Gold Shimmer Spray. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is just going to help give me some shine and help tame my crazy hair. Ooh, yes. Okay, so final thoughts on this bad boy. Okay, let's dive in. So, the price is okay at like 80 bucks. I feel like that's kind of average for like any hot tool nowadays. I know Revlon has one for like 40. So, you know, I've heard really good things about the Revlon. I was just really curious to try the Hot Tools brand because, like I said, it's a little bit more of a professional brand. But I mean, if it's virtually the same thing, maybe you should just get the Revlon one. I think that this is cool. I liked it. It did take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Did it get my hair like straight? No. But it's not a straightener, guys. It's a round brush. My natural hair texture is very frizzy. I have a ton of hair. I have a lot of hair. I think it did a good job. I think it dried it nicely. I did notice that like closer to the scalp area, it is a little bit harder to dry. So maybe next time what I can do is let my hair dry a little bit better, especially closer to the root area. I felt like that was like the hardest part. Everything else felt pretty good really quickly. I'll use it again. I think it'll come in handy for like when I want to get ready. Is it something I'm going to use all the time? Probably not. Like I said, I do like to let my hair air dry, so I'm curious to do it like after my hair is air dry, just to smooth it out real quick and then put the curling iron in it. It might be weird for you guys to see me like this. My hair's never straight. It's always some type of wave, curl. I love that like big hair feeling. But I liked it. I think it's worth it. I think that if you guys maybe have finer hair, I think it'll do wonders for finer hair. I think us girls that have like that really coarse, thick, curly hair, you're gonna need to, you know, push it a little bit more as if you would if you were blow drying it with 2 hands. Now, it is more comfortable than your traditional blow dryer and round brush. So I think this is great for somebody at home that is trying to just, you know, smooth their hair out. And I think it's great. My arms didn't get tired, which I thought was a plus. Like I said, the only thing I wish is that it had more power and it wasn't as hot. But aside from that, I think it's a great product. I think you guys can try it. I know Ulta has like a good return policy. Maybe you don't like it, or maybe if you don't like it, you can give it to a friend, or, you know, let one of your friends have it. But I think I'll definitely use this. I think I'll use it. I'm gonna try it on like my sisters and my mom, and just see how that works, like from a stylist standpoint. Like, is this something that is better for us than, you know, a blow dryer and a brush, like a lot of this? Okay, well, if we just do this, is that more comfortable for us? So I'm curious to try it on people too. I'll let you guys know what I think. Let me know if you guys like this type of video in the comments, and I'm definitely thinking about diving in more of like my opinion, the way my brain works. So let me know how you guys feel about stuff like that and these types of reviews, and yeah, I think it'll be great. Thank you guys for watching. I hope your guys' quarantine is doing okay. I know this is putting a lot of us out there online, which is kind of great. So I hope that you guys get to know me a little bit better and we have fun. Thanks guys, bye.